Nice. How you doing, guys? Welcome back, family. How we feeling this Thursday? Amazing, right? Oh, baby. We're gonna have a nice show for all of us right now. Bunch of things going on, of course, in the cryptocurrency space, guys. Welcome back to everybody who's joining. Your host, Oscar Ramos here. Tons of things because not only the price, the news, what are the updates and the big news that we're seeing on a day-to-day basis, right? That makes us believe bearish, bullish, whichever side you are. I think everybody has an opinion, right? And that's what I personally find super intriguing and interesting, right? It's just exciting the position that I'm seeing how the crypto markets are behaving right now. It's exciting because I know we could be extremely bearish at some points, and I've seen a lot of different videos and content out there, but crypto is also relentless. And what I'm seeing right now, well, we're coming a little bit back. We're seeing a breakout. That's, in my opinion, good news, everybody. That's good news, and I like it. I like to see those price consolidations for a while, and then they come up, and then we start getting a little bit more excited. And if I'm not mistaken, once investors see the price of Bitcoin just rise up, that's when FOMO will start kicking in a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. What has happened this week, everybody, thus far today, Thursday, starting with Chris, the CEO of crypto.com, laying out the importance of scale. Then we received this news about Voyager filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, right? Shaking everybody like, what is happening here, right? Now we're seeing Celsius paying off most of their Bitcoin debt. We see FOMC meeting a couple days, like I believe yesterday or so. There's, of course, different moving parts going on in the cryptocurrency and equity space. And if you want more info on that, well, stay tuned, stay here, because there's a lot to talk about. So don't go ahead and go and like the video. Everybody, consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells. Welcome, everybody. Happy to see you here. And I've asked you a question on the community tab, how many crocons you guys have, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you that very, very soon. But what I really like to do always is just go ahead and take a look at the graphs, the charts, and just analyze and see how we're looking, how we're heading, and as always, just have a great conversation with everybody here and see how the entire overview of the market is doing, guys. But so far, my voice is doing better, so that's great because I went and endured an entire live session. I think the videos have been doing great as well. We just talked about Pharaoh protocol. That was my latest video, and I gotta tell you, everybody, be pretty bullish and Cronos chain for sure, as some of you know. But it is very nice to see the response of the community, just bearish, most of the time bearish. I know the bullish people don't comment, right? But most of the bearish people do comment, and they kind of want all of the projects to go under for some reason. I do not see the support for these projects, right? And part of the reason that I think Pharaoh protocol is doing, a couple of things that I haven't seen in a while since I've been in this space, for some time. It's just that it is not easy to get out to the market and from 1 cent skyrocket to 16 cents, more than 1,000% growth. That is amazing. And I had to say it, and I said it, in today's video. So if you're watching, if you're listening, usually when you have that kind of growth, I'm expecting a massive sell-off, right? Well, it hasn't happened yet, but we'll go ahead and continue looking at that. Of course, Terra Luna, everybody, a lot of people here watching Terra Luna videos. Everybody, what can I tell you? Terra Luna is another good one that I own, and I'm waiting to see more burns, right? Shiba Inu, Terra Luna, I believe most of the people that own it are behind this burn movement, and that's just... Can you imagine what the 2022 is going to end up for these two communities? It's going to be pretty big, in my opinion. Burning our happening as we speak, and more proposals are coming in. And for Shiba Inu, the entire Shiba Inu army, we received news this week from Satoshi on a medium, and that was posted on Twitter. And well, now Treat and She stablecoin and rewards. So I mean, the ecosystem is growing, the ecosystem is moving forward, and we like it in a way. That's pretty cool. I like to see these different projects, community driven projects, oftentimes called meme coins, right? Just growing little by little. So welcome, and cheers, everybody. Go ahead and smash the beautiful like button as soon as you're coming in, so we have more people in the house and we have a nice conversation, everybody. Let's go. So first and foremost, everybody, crypto.com. Crypto.com. Let me tell you everything that I've heard this week about crypto.com. Starting with incredible bearish comments saying that crypto.com is going to be like Celsius or Voyager, that is going to halt withdrawals, that it's going to stop withdrawals, that people are going to lose their money, and that crypto.com is garbage, right? I've heard it all. And I mean, if you want to see that, just go to the comment section on some of my videos and you will see that. But that is exactly why I made a video earlier this week, I believe Monday or Tuesday, exactly saying what Chris, CEO of Crypto.com, stated. And he was very clear. Crypto.com hasn't stopped any withdrawals. That's just FUD, and they're a bunch of lies. And I was like, okay, there you go. That's a clear slap to all the FUDers, right? A clear slap to all the FUDers. So that's pretty good. In my opinion, having a company like crypto.com, or I mean, you can talk about FTX, you can talk about Binance, right? Very big and powerful companies that also have a strong balance sheet, that also have a lot of money and cash on hand. These are the companies that you want to be either leaving your crypto on or buying on them, right? And there's also a wave of people, and there's also a wave of content creators that are oftentimes encouraging people to get their crypto out of their exchanges, right? And I completely understand with that comment, because of course you kind of want to, I don't even know where I left my ledger here, but you want to have a ledger and deposit some of your crypto there. I completely get it, but oftentimes you're not going to have the delicious API and APR that you're looking for, right? So there's pros and cons for that. I understand that very well, but kind of going on what crypto.com is right now, I think at this time, still I'm bullish on it. Still I'm waiting. And I got to tell you, from this chart, there's a lot that we can talk about. So let's go ahead and get started. First, everybody, Crocoin in June, it dropped and it just consolidated. That's it. First dropped and then consolidated. Let me show you here. Starting June, which is right about here. Right about here. There you go. We started at 18 cents for Crocoin, right? Right about here. So not bad to start this cryptocurrency. And then the price dropped to 9 cents. So June 2022 was a really tough moment for Cronos holders, right? It was just tough. We got a lot of FUD, and Bitcoin went to $17,000. It was just one of those times for crypto. It is what it is. We went through it. That's nice. But July so far is looking bullish. And I'm not saying that a bullish flag or a bullish pennant or just a bull candlestick is going to happen in one day and we're all going to be rich. It's about progress, right? And what I'm seeing right here, let's go ahead and take a look at this. What I'm seeing right here for the last 7 days, it's this. For the last 7 days, I'm seeing growth. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at what is the growth right here? The growth for Cronos, we have 14% in about a week. So gaining 14% in a week, I think that's really nice. I think that's really decent in my opinion. So I'm not mad at all on this one, right? I think it's pretty nice to have this kind of growth in a week for Cronos, right? But in my opinion, this can be a solid comeback for the price of this cryptocurrency, for the price of this altcoin. If this is the beginning, then amazing. One of the things that I know is happening is that Powell, right, the Fed, they're putting inflation first rather than gas prices or so. Like, they really want to have inflation control and tamed, and they're oftentimes putting other type of things in limbo, but just trying to cool off inflation by increasing the interest rates. Of course, increasing the interest rates, it kind of hurts a lot of us if you're doing some type of real estate deals or credit or student loans. But for decreasing inflation and making sure the markets are back to some type of stable, that helps stocks in a way. That really helps stocks, which is great. And that helps crypto. In that way, we're heading in the right direction, right? We're heading in the right direction, because as you cool off inflation, then people, of course, want to spend more money, since now, everything's gonna be reducing its value, which is really nice. That's pretty good. So far, what's happening in July, in my opinion, is adding to the FUD in crypto. We have liquidations. We have insolvency. I'm seeing insolvency everywhere, right? When some of the Three Arrows Capital, I'm seeing insolvency in Voyager. I'm seeing insolvency issues in Celsius as well. But out of all, Celsius is thus looking a little bit better by paying the Bitcoin loan debt. So that's pretty good. There's a lot of things going on, of course, that are way above my page, my purview, right? But still trying to understand and giving you the news and telling you like how to navigate this craziness, which is crypto, right? So far, why is the price of Cronos going up? Well, chances are Bitcoin can help us figure that out. And here it is. The price of Bitcoin at this time, everybody, $21,000, close to $22,000. So Bitcoin, I want to review it as the week. Bitcoin is shown as the week. This is the way I like to analyze Bitcoin, everybody. So take a look at this. Here's the moving average for the 30 days. I need to change this to the 300. Here it is. Now, what am I seeing here first? First thing I'm seeing here is that the RSI has bottom and it's coming back up, entering the 30 to 70 RSI points. I like it. Entering. Now, if I do CRO, so let's go ahead and do 1 week. See what we find. Here it is. There it is. Take a look at that. Right? So the two of them in the week, bottom in the RSI chart, and they're coming up. Now, that doesn't mean, right, that we are actually out of the bear market and we're going to stop crashing. But we have to live the now, right? I cannot live the future that is unpredictable. We have to live the now. And if you're holding, well, I'm still me. I'm holding. So that's pretty cool. How you doing, Sergio? Welcome. How you doing, Hangman? Bad 2, Proud Nothing, Alan, FGN, William, Mommy of the Alka. Welcome to everybody. Go ahead and smash the beautiful like button, everybody, so we got more people in the house. Oh, you started trading, Mommy? Let's go, everybody. That's great. Trading right now is incredible because I think you're making a lot of money. So what I'm saying is the following. If I go ahead and zoom in on Bitcoin, which is coming back right now, which is, sideways trading nicely. I like it. I mean, it's not crashing. And the first thing I'm going to tell you is let's go ahead and bring back our Bollinger Bands. We're still in the weekly. We're still at the bottom. You're seeing that Bollinger Bands, you're seeing the other side. We're still not even close to the middle. What does that mean? Well, it means that we can continue dropping. Like, there's not enough comeback to reach that middle of $34,000, right? It's still we're there. There's not really any type of level that I can assimilate this price, the only one will be at around 18,000, where we stay there for a couple of weeks. But this is really what it is for Bitcoin, right? The lowest will be at $17,000, and that will tell me, okay, if Bitcoin does continue going down, then we're gonna see lower prices for Cronos. So everybody listen closely, right? I mean, if you really want to know, you have to be taking a look at the prices of these beautiful cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. And to me, first thing that I see on the week for Cronos, volume is extremely low. So people saying that Cronos is garbage or is gone, it is just not the way it is, because the volume is not even compared to where it was. It's just due to the lack of I will say the lack of hype that is happening right now for crypto, because there's a lot of people that are fearful, right? And they're not buying and they're selling, kind of makes total sense. But July is becoming a much better month for everything. And I like that. July is becoming a much better month for everything. So we just went to the 1 week for me to show you how good we are in the average. We're still nice. We're still sideways trading. And this could be another bull trap, right? Because if July tends to be one of those months that we go to probably 15 cents and then end of July we go down to 10 cents, to me that will be a little bit disappointing, to be honest with you. But at least we're not going down much further. And to me, that's great. Kind of gives me more reasons to dollar cost average, buy low, keep holding. I know a lot of people are buying low right now. Let me go ahead and show you something. I asked you guys yesterday, what is your CRO goal? And some of you guys told me 1K, 10K, 100K, and 1 million Cronos. Can't believe it. And 24% of you told me no Chrono for you. And well, no Chrono for you, that's actually 24%. The winner is gonna be 27%, 100,000 CRO and 10,000 CRO. So right, I'm in the middle of these two. Definitely some people are in the million level. Are you in the million level CRO? Tell me right now in the chat, everybody. What's going on? And welcome. CRO pump, nice. AFG, what up? You better run 8 CRO coins, and now you have 47 CRO, man. Let's go, nice. Put your CRO in Argo and earn 12% through Argo and around 20% on VVS Finance or MMF winning. That's good. So yes, I think there's a lot of people that are bullish in these ones. Just be aware of the bearish, of the footers. Be aware of everybody who's just trying to tell you that we're just not coming back. Always do your due diligence and do your research at the end of the day, because that adds to all the study. But in my opinion, we are far from over on this bear market. We are far from that bull market comeback. But this, what I'm seeing right now, at least gives me hope that we are not going to see a further drop anytime soon. I like it, everybody. It's not like Bitcoin or crypto is just going to drop 20% in less than 12 hours, right? Without any reasonable cause, because all the reasons are already out there. I think that's one of the things that I need to understand even better, right? Like, we already have a war in Russia. We already have inflation. We already have liquidations and insolvency problems. People already are, feel the bearish market and they're selling or they're holding and not buying. Like, I kind of understand that the market has already compounded and accounted a lot of this bad news, if you want to call them that way. What is next? Well, let me tell you one thing. The only thing that can bring Cronos specifically down, if crypto.com halts withdrawals. I'm going to say it once again after I drink a little bit of water. The only thing that, well, there are two things, right? Number one, of course, Bitcoin goes down, crypto goes down, and then Cronos, of course, goes down. But if you want to consolidate on Cronos and crash even further, for those wondering, we need to hear something from Chris saying along the lines of crypto.com is slowing down withdrawals because X, Y, and Z. And guess what? is not happening because here it is. In spite of our scale and public unit economics optimization exercise, there's still plenty of FUD being manufactured every day. I have two just this week that we're slowing down withdrawals and running special promotions, special deposit promotions. This is all false clickbait. That is one of the reasons why I always try to wait for the official news on Twitter. And oftentimes I find myself not being the first one in a story, which is totally fine. I mean, it happens. There's a lot of people on this. But I'm like, where are these people getting their info from? Like, can't believe it. They're super fast. Some of them, of course, are really super great on YouTube. But other people, I kind of go in with other different stories that I want to wait for something official, And I've heard this, but I'm like, haven't heard anything from Chris or crypto.com. Why would I say that crypto.com is halting withdrawals or something like that? To me, makes no sense, right? So I like this, everybody. People, Chris saying, the boss, I call him the boss. If you watch my videos. People are free to fight all they want, but this doesn't change the fact crypto.com will be a top 5. You don't know how big that is for I'm gonna just consolidate and talk it just for me. Like, if this makes sense to you, great. I applaud to you. That's great. And we're gonna become millionaires one day, my friend, right? But I not only read this and understand what he's saying, the countless hours I've spent personally in front of you guys, which is an honor all the time, but off the camera, knowing, understanding, reading, going through white papers, talking to founders, it's a mess, right? I understand, like, this is something big that I think can really, really make it for us long term, right? And I'm bullish. I'm bullish, my friends. I gotta tell you, I'm bullish. Like, hand selected projects that I've been putting my money in, and the ones if you've been watching the channel for sure. Maybe even top 3 crypto platform globally by revenue this year. Like, are you kidding me, guys? This is really insane. I mean, we know what's going to happen at the World Cup, right? We all know what's going to happen at the World Cup. Are we going to see crypto.com explode by or during the World Cup 2022? I'm gonna go ahead and ask that beautiful question to all my Cronos holders, and I want to hear your response, my friends. Will Crow explode during World Cup? Boom! Send it, everybody. Remember, right now prices are going up, which is great. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy. We are putting our money, instead of going on vacation, instead of spending our beautiful crow or fiat money in stupid things, we're buying crypto. And not many people understand what we're buying, actually, but we do. We try to educate ourselves every single day. It's hard, it's difficult. We want to do something else, but we're putting our head down, are buying these NFTs, metaverses, cryptos, altcoins, stable coins, put them in staking, liquidity pools. Oh man, it's a battle. You know why it's a battle, everybody? It's because it's a bear market. Nobody will tell you anything if it's a bull market. Like, I remember my friends buying Dogecoin and Shiba Inu without knowing anything about it, and they made a lot of money. They made thousands of dollars. They are out, of course, and they're not doing crypto anymore. But in a bull market, everybody's extremely happy. In a bear market, it's really the people who liked crypto, who understand crypto, who go through crypto, who suffer to crypto, who want to make crypto their life-changing story. And that's what we're here, everybody. That's what we're here. And I think it's going to be an amazing thing later on, right? You understand what I'm saying, everybody? So if you do, why don't you go ahead and smash that beautiful like button, everybody? Go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel. I see your subscription here. I give you a shout out. And welcome aboard. My name is Oscar Ramos, and talking to all the people wherever you're coming from. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who do we have in the chat? Facts over feelings. Don't forget, Voyager CEO said last week everything is fine, no worries. And a couple days later, never trust these these criminals. Get your crypto off exchanges. If you want to get your crypto off exchange, do it by all means. Where is it? Here it is. Found it. If you want to get your crypto off the exchange, highly recommend something like this, which is a hard wallet, cold storage wallet. Do it. Yeah, why not? Heavily recommended, right? I'm just putting them in staking so I get more money while I wait. But here's the deal, right? You want to keep making good money. You want to buy the good projects that, to the best of your ability, are not going to leave you hanging and are not going to collapse. That's what I'm talking about. Sadly, that was everything that people were thinking about when they invested in Terra Luna, when they were putting their money on Voyager, when they were putting their money on Celsius, and look at what happened. So I clearly understand where we're coming from with that perspective of, but what if crypto.com stops, or what if crypto.com reverses? I understand. I don't work for crypto.com. I never had a conversation with Chris. I tried to, but I understand, I completely see where you're coming from. And it is one of those fears that I think we all have, believing so bad in one company and then they letting you down, right? And I think has happened to all the Terra Luna community, to Robinhood. If you remember 2020, when people were buying on Robinhood so much and then halts Dogecoin sales. You couldn't, they halted buys of Dogecoin and what was it? AMC and GME, and of course, the classic that 2020 crazy time for Robinhood. So an exchange is always gonna put their interest first, sadly, for money, but it doesn't really help their reputation. I completely understand that. I hope crypto.com doesn't take that route, because if not, they're gonna lose a lot of loyalty, just per se, right? But so far, everything that I've seen as of today, I haven't seen that yet. And I understand where you're coming from, where taking out of all the money from the exchanges. I understand where you're coming from, my man. But so far, everything that I'm hearing here, I like it. I really, really like it. Running a trusted, safe, regulated platform with global reach is costly. I can tell. Only a handful of players reach and the scale required to support it. I'm happy crypto.com is it's one of those very short list companies, because the rest is going to be either acquired or out of business. So he's basically saying, hey guys, we are gonna survive. You may die, but we are gonna survive, and we're gonna buy you out, or you're gonna be out by default. I mean, exactly what he said here is, in my opinion, something that goes to many different projects and founders. The industry will be better off after a subscale companies with broken business models are out. Wow. So, instead of him saying here on Twitter, we're gonna for some reason support these companies and by bringing some type of collision or collaboration, and no, if your business model is crooked, get out. You're gonna be acquired or out of business. I see. I mean, this is a very competitive landscape, right? It is a very, very competitive landscape. Revolt, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. Happy to see you here in the house. Welcome and CRO. I don't buy crypto on Robinhood. I buy Bitcoin mining companies. Yeah, Bitcoin on Robinhood. Not many people are buying, in my opinion, a lot of crypto on Robinhood due to what happened years ago. But actually today we got news that Robinhood is allowing you now to transfer, send and received. We're gonna talk about that one later on. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Good for Robinhood. Now back to building. Take a look at this. There will be some short-term pain, and we've seen some of these play out already, but the whole space will emerge stronger because of this much needed cleanup. That to me is powerful, everybody. I like it. I do believe that we need a cleanup. I do believe we need some type of reset button and see which ones are really going to be the good ones. And if you're watching this, right, and you know my daily or weekly or every other day comments on Cronos, it's because I'm bullish on this chain. Like I've been on Ethereum, I've been on Solana a little bit. I haven't been on Binance, haven't been on Tron, haven't been on Avalanche. I've been on Cronos, of course, and Cardano and algorand. And out of everybody, I still like Cronos a lot. It is very special to me, right? For everything that I've done since the very beginning of 2022. And when I click here and I start analyzing, what are the projects and the protocols that are coming in. We just talked about Ferro Protocol. We just talked about Ferro Protocol today. If you haven't watched the video, highly encourage you to take a look at it to understand what's going on. 3,400% in the last month. Not bad. About to be 60 million TVL. Can this beat MMF? You guys tell me. And then, of course, a big fat difference to go and beat BVS and Tectonic. So, everybody, bullish, guys. Let's go. Coming up. Nice. Coming up, everybody. Coming up. Because the people who are watching, the people who understand where we're heading, the people who are understanding what I'm saying per se, we're going to be the ones that are coming back much stronger and on the right foot once these things comes back and we stabilize and return back to normal, to that 50-cent average, to the 40-cent average that Cronos was. When I bought it, everybody, when I bought this thing, can't believe it, how much I've crushed. Haven't sold. When I sell, I'll tell you. When I sell. And when I sell, it's going to be around, what do you like, 95 cents, $1. I'm not going to sell everything at $1, but I'm probably going to sell some change by then because I want to take profits. Don't sell right now. Right now it's time to buy. Not financial advisor, but you have to understand the change in pace. Mommy of the Aka, what's going on, my friend? Welcome, and thank you very much for the first super chat of the night. Love it. Welcome. Rivera Maya, what's going on, buddy? No, buddy, I'm not actually doing that. But thank you for your comment. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Dogecoin breaking out. Check it out, Oscar. Dogecoin doing well. We love it. Who lost at least 30K holding the card? Well, that wasn't me, bro. Sad to hear that. Welcome, Alberta. Happy to see you from Guatemala. Love it. Happy to have you back. That's awesome. Quinn, you're bullish in Cronos. Also, Oscar, let's go. 5 years from now, moon, baby. Nice. Crow will be $1 soon, Josh says. Wow. Crypto pumping, Oscar. Check it out. Yeah, crypto's pumping right now. That's what we're here, everybody. Take a look at... So, everybody watching, why don't you go ahead and smash that beautiful like button. Let's bring more people in the house, having fun, and taking a look at what crypto is doing. See this, everybody? There it is. This is what crypto is all about. That's pretty good. Now, of course, we've had a lot of red over the month of June, May, April. So it's always good to see. Wait, what? Oh, wow. We're 2020. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I had to refresh my page. It just went from 21,000 to 22,000. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and do 1 hour. Nice. Let me clean up here for us. Let's go, guys. Let's go. This is Bitcoin. Nice. And this is going to be crypto.com. We'll go ahead and do 1 hour. Nice. Here it is, guys. Here it is. Coming back, baby. Coming back. Are we going to head to 13 cents crypto.com? We're ready. We know what we're doing. I know what I'm doing. Here. I know a lot about what's happening here. So pretty excited. Let me tell you, pretty excited for this one. And ready for what's to come. I got to tell you, everybody. Pumping. Love it. Cheers, everybody. That's amazing. What do you see? The price woke up 0.50 or 50 cents revolt. Well, that is exactly the question at hand, and we have 72 votes right now. And the question is, will CRO explode during the World Cup, right? 2022. And here's the actual answer, guys. I do have some experience with this, so take it or don't take it, up to you. The World Cup is only an event that serves as advertising and publicity. The World Cup in no shape or form has an impact on the utility of crypto.com, right? It's just for more people to know that it exists, probably downloading the app and, using it, which is, you can argue that it's, for adoption. Yeah, you can argue that, which is going to be good for crypto.com. But any type of pump created by the World Cup is going to be sell-off, quite frankly. That is, my experience so far. That is what actually realistically can happen with the news of the World Cup, right? So just be mindful of that. No one to tell you that it's going to balloon all the way to $2 because that is, chances are highly likely not happening. But it is good to see, how things are moving. Guys, we're coming up. It's nice. Looking at 12 cents right now. That's very, very good. So July right now at this time, shaking off all that, I will say 9 to 10 to 11 cent average. We're coming up to 12. Now, this is a support level that I had because we had maintained it ever since June 28. And if I go ahead and zoom out even more in the 1 hour, you can take a look at how many times CRO went over this support. And you can tell how this is June 13th. So we went down here, we went up here, we went down here. This is a really good run for cryptocurrency right now. It's very nice, very nice. I like it. Precisely if you're trading crypto, this is, honestly, one of the best times for you to, start acting up and get probably, you know what to do here. You know what to do here if you are actively trading cryptocurrency. I like this. Now we are putting ourselves at 2 days ago at a nice roughly 15% gain. 15% gain, not bad. Plus, I saw that some people are also burning CRO. We talked that crypto.com burned about 200 million crypto.com coins, CRO coins, and I saw that some people are also burning thousands of CRO. So that's not bad. People are just supporting the entire cause throughout 2022. I think burning is a verb, an action that everybody wants to do at some point, right? Personally, I want to hold on mine and stake and, keep seeing that price appreciation. But I know a lot of people are going to be actively burning, and that helps out the community a lot, baby. Let's go. CRO is not going to $100. Single guy for you. We can have a long conversation on that one, right? But let's first get to $1, shall we? Because $100, I can tell you right now, oh yeah, we're gonna go to $100 by 2030. That's just a stupid prediction. Makes no sense, not tangible, not educative. No. First get to $1. I think we've done the analysis already. Nice. If we had Binance market cap right now, it will be much higher than $1. Indeed. So I think that to me is great. If we had Bitcoin's market cap right now, it will be $15. So how in the world are you saying $100? I understand how they plan it by burning and by having probably 2 bull runs from here to now. But that's, of course, super long term. And by then, a lot of things are going to change in the market. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Tanks, what's going on, my man? Happy to see you here. The Kilo Cartel making money from MMF vaults. Me too, bro. Making money from the while waiting on stepping, walking on stepping. Hey, I'm doing the same thing that you're doing. The same thing that you're doing, I'm doing it. Every single morning, I walk out with my stepping app, and as I go back to sleep, I wake up, I'm making money on my VVS Finance, on my Tectonic, on my Versa token, on my Pharaoh token, on my MMF token, on my MMO token, and the list goes on and on and on. I can only imagine when Cronos, Cardano, Algorand, CRO, and many other crypto that I own come back or are at a price of break even for me. At that price, because I'm already staking so much, I'll make so much money. Like, I'll be at a profit, break even in price, but much higher in profit. And we love that, everybody. That's nice. As you're coming here, everybody, don't forget to smash the beautiful like button and consider subscribing. I'll see you right here. What I'm showing you here is just the 1 hour view of what's happening right now in the market. And Bitcoin is coming up at 22,000. That is significant. That is significant. The price that we want to hit is 24,000. That is going to get us out of this. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out, because we crashed nicely in June. This is what happened. This is Bitcoin, everybody. We are losing the battle right here. $30,000. So you see how it's coming back a little bit? That is exactly what we want. And it is, what is it? We're looking at 36% Bitcoin, 36% Bitcoin, and grow even higher for us to have, something more significant. 36%. I love it. But this is what we're feeling right now, everybody. This is what we're feeling right now. Love it. Dark Glass, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. Oh, baby. Good evening, Galveston Mike. Happy to have you, buddy. What's going on? Sup, mommy? Sup, Kilo? Yeah, let's dream to reach $1, of course, right? When is the World Cup? November 2022. November 2022. Hey, Oscar, been a while for me on the chain. What do you do? Why do you do so many videos on Terra Luna? It's a dead horse. Thank you. Thanks for that question. I do videos on Terra Luna because, one, I own it. Two, there's a demand on it. Three, it's a community-driven token that can have a big comeback story. So there's interest. I like it. That's why I talk about it. Yes. Have around 1 million CRO. Are you really? Wow, that is huge, man. Congrats. 1 million CRO. That is incredible. Really, really incredible. This is what's happening, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this for us. What is the fear 20? You guys remember where we were about a month ago? 6. That is insane. We were at 6. That is it's insane. We were at 6 about a month ago. Cannot believe it. Now we're at 20. Much better. And if you take a look at the Bitcoin rainbow chart, we're still at basically a fire sale. What does that mean? Well, still people are bearish on this one. Still people are not buying. And it is a great time to dollar cost average and to buy very cheap, because there's going to be a point when one Bitcoin is going to be worth more than $100,000, right? When and if in the next bull market we see the red at maximum bubble territory, I don't care who you are, but I'm getting everything out of my exchanges and selling everything and then waiting for dump and then buying cheap. That is one of the greatest strategies for financial freedom, understanding the market cycles. Understanding the market cycles. So you know what? It works much better when you buy right now and you wait for that to happen and you repeat the process over again. It's the best thing ever. It is the way that it works. Love it. For all the Cronos holders, 14% of people own 1 million. Not bad. That is exactly what we want. Remember, DeFi Llama, nice stuff. It's coming up. I love it. This is what we're looking right now, everybody. Nice. Let's go, of course. What's going on, John? Steak, FG. That's nice. There's less fear now, of course. There's less fear right now. When you see the prices coming up, of course, there's going to be less fear everywhere. I'm going to go ahead and stop this poll right now and see what's happening. Who won? With 100 plus votes, will CRO explode during the World Cup? A lot of people saying yes. And my thoughts on that, we already mentioned that, of course. It's an event. It's like the NFL Super Bowl. So, but what's going to happen is just more adoption, more people buying, more newbies, more rookies coming in. So that's when you and I can come in on Twitter, on YouTube, and teach them how to navigate crypto.com. So that's what's going to happen for sure. Bitcoin is on fire today. Yes, it is. Still at around 36 to 40% away from where we want to be. But here it is, everybody. Let me tell you something that it could actually happen. What if I tell you that we already bottom? That'll be insane, right? What if I tell you that we already bottom? Well, by looking at things, we already have accounted a lot of the things when it comes to inflation, the war in Russia, the supply, the increases, of course, in supply chain crisis, gas, and all of those things, insolvency in crypto exchanges, some crypto exchanges going out of business, and all this negative news. And, it is what happens. But if we already saw the bottom in crypto, this is a good indication of how crypto can still now start coming up and coming up. And I like it, everybody. It's pretty nice. Not saying that we're done, but that is why we always want to look at the charts and the indicators to see. We might not see the bottom, but at least we can start dollar cost average when the time comes, when the time is right. And right now, that time it is. That is the time. Because if you're waiting for the bottom of the bottom of the bottom, chances are you're never gonna catch it. That's what it is. I said it. Chances are you're never gonna catch it. Welcome, everybody. Really exciting news. Let me tell you a couple of news that I have ready for you after, talking a little bit about Chris and what he said and all the good stuff. As we know, take a look at this. Investor take Bitcoin off exchanges as crypto winter settles in. That's something that we have heard a lot about, taking your crypto out of exchanges. Makes total sense. But if you want to do it, go for it. Mine still there earning because I'm putting my money where cryptocurrency, I think the exchanges are strong, like Gemini, like FTX, like crypto.com, and other ones for sure. Binance, CZ had an AMA earlier this morning, and he discussed a little bit of a Terra Luna, and we made a video about it earlier today. So go ahead and watch it if you want to know about what happened there. Take a look at this. BitBoy Crypto saying companies SEC and Diddy and Gary Gensler should have gone after Celsius or Voyager. Companies they went after Ripple Labs. Ripple Labs is coming out, at the end of the SEC lawsuit. So it's going to be pretty exciting what's going to happen with XRP. That is why I own a little bit of XRP, let me tell you. I do own a little bit of XRP. I want to increase my position. Why the Voyager bankruptcy was the last straw for some crypto holders. Some of the ones that are just kind of waiting for reasons to leave crypto space, seeing this, and sadly some feeling the burden because they were Voyager customers. They're like, you know what? I'm done with crypto. And of course, here it is. Robinhood crypto transfers are here. So now you can send and receive crypto on Robinhood. Kudos to that. Of course, some people just wanted maybe Shiba Inu to be part of it, but no, it's the entire space and the cryptos they offer. So that's really good. Nice. Some of the news that are out there, guys, for us to enjoy. Looks so good, Oscar, like you're feeling better. Glad. Yes, I am, but for some reason, my stamina is still not that great for 1 hour lives or so. I don't know why, but still. I think after COVID that I got, when was it, June or May? My lungs are still maybe I don't want to say damage, but they're still recovering. They're still recovering. I still feel my throat, my voice, sometimes hurting. So it's good. If it happens during the bear market, it's good because in the bull market, this voice has to really help me rise and talk a lot. Because I remember back in those good old days with Shiba Inu, you can go ahead and watch some of those lives or take a look at some of those live thumbnails. It went crazy, guys. Got a lot of people there, had a bunch of fun. That was when Shiba Inu was exploding. So my voice is coming back, enjoying the time with you guys. Of course, that's why I haven't done many lives lately, but I wanted to come and say hi to everybody. I'm late to the party. No worries, Mark. What's going on, buddy? Welcome. You don't think CRO will go lower than 10 cents? Well, guess what? I got a lot of people telling me CRO is going to go to 3 cents. So that's kind of part of the reason why nobody knows what's going to happen, but we all have an opinion on it. And that's good. That's totally fine. All opinions are welcome. Love it. H&M, thanks for sharing your view on Terra Luna. I am your biggest critic because I don't believe in Luna, but I can respect your view. Cheers. Thank you, H&M. Appreciate it. Absolutely, right. Let me tell you something about Terra Luna. And for that, we're still watching CRO. It's doing great. But yes, I have talked a lot about Terra Luna. So if you are a Terra Luna holder, this is for you. Terra Luna, as it stands, it's not going to go anywhere to 1 cent. It's not going to go anywhere to, 2 zeros or so, as it stands. But the only thing that can propel Terra Luna to go much higher, it's the burns. And every single video, YouTube post, Twitter post, Discord post, or anything, it's about burns, right? Because no matter what project or protocol comes to Terra Luna, the burns have to lead the way. You have to decrease that supply. You have to decrease that supply a lot. Same thing with Shiba Inu. Same thing with Shiba Inu, for sure. Shiba Inu, meme coin community token, LUNC at this point, somewhat like a meme coin community token. You can buy many of them with cheap money, which is good. It is not guaranteed that you have your money back. If you hold long term, your chances highly increase. You have millions of people now backing them up with support, and you have at least some type of tangible utility more on the Shiba Inu side than Terra LUNC at this point. But still, the brand awareness is huge. The brand awareness is huge, right? So it's not that LUNC is just gonna go away anytime soon, because there's so many people that haven't sold their Luna and are still holding from $50, $100, $70 to $1. You may never hear from them, but they exist. They exist. So for us who bought at these prices and who probably are losing some couple hundreds of dollars, we don't really understand what the pain is like, right? So if there's still people believing in this project at those high prices, well, I think I don't lose anything on holding and talking about this one. The burns have to happen, and the collaboration and the white paper, the newly released white paper, makes me, a little bit more confident that the efforts can have a positive outcome on Terra Luna. Whatever happens, do not, of course, only buy Terra Luna. And I'm not a financial advisor to tell you anything, but that's just, I think, common sense, right? Terra Luna is, I think, it sounds like a gamble. It can be gone by the end of the year, because what the people who are working behind this are, of course, developers and prepared people, but you are lacking that corporation, which is very important, right? So it is a community driven. Things can change very quickly, and that's what we're making videos updating the community. On the other hand, Terra Luna 2.0, now it's headed by TFL and dogecoin. We haven't heard too much from them yet, and still ongoing investigations. I think 2022 is going to be a year for discovery and insights on this on these coins. And whether you're here for the long term or just to make a quick buck, just be mindful of what you do. And I think you're gonna do great if you're doing trading right now, because all of this you can make a lot of money, usually on Binance or KuCoin, right? So if you're here for the short term, you're gonna make money if you know what you're doing. If you're here for the long term, be patient and try to buy whenever it crashes, because it is uncertain. But based on everything that I've said, I think there might be a chance. Got it? Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Totally makes sense to me. Totally makes sense to me. Cheers. That was the way of Terra Luna. That's what we talk about. There's a lot of people, the demand is high. So yeah, Shiba Inu as well. Just waiting on everything to blow up. Oh, that's gonna be fantastic for YouTube. That's gonna be fantastic for people, for making money, for everybody to really come back strong. It will take some time, and I'm not expecting 2022 to bring us that kind of growth, especially on Cronos chain, especially on CRO, and especially on Bitcoin, but at least not crashing even further. I think that's going to be something pretty nice for us. If you lose your voice during the bull market, you will need a bullhorn. I know, right? I cannot believe it. Lower lows or higher highs, diamond hands all day. Of course, Kilo, you understand well. You understand well. Listening tonight while varnishing a door for extra cash. Nice, Nathan, that's pretty cool. Buy more ISO CRO. ISO approved cryptos for friends, long-term, and cross-staking Jerry's pool. Jerry's pool, that's nice. You understand the game, right? It's going to take a while. Have a side gig on the side. Some of the profits, put them in crypto if you want. And that's it. End of the story. Because if some people understand how the cycles behave, I can just go ahead and show you this. And you will tell me, well, Oscar, how easy it is to wait 2 more years for a bull market to come. Can I just buy enough crypto in 2 years from now, so when we are back in bull market, change my life forever? Yes, you can. And it's up to you. It's up to you. Because I do this because I love crypto, and I do YouTube and I do videos. But if you don't want to mentally have a heart attack or something like that, or like have a breakdown for your crypto, whenever you see these low prices, that's when you fiercely go in. Whenever you see the bull seasons, that's when you fiercely get out. And you can take a look at something. Take a look at something that it just immediately tells you, right, how things behave. For how long in this Bitcoin rainbow chart, for how long the price of Bitcoin or crypto in general stays at the top? For how long? Kind of looks like for a couple of days, right? Like at the very, very, very top. It looks like for a couple of days. Now, how long it stays at the bottom? You can clearly see the consolidation at the bottom is much higher, much longer, right? Much longer. So when we are coming up, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to stop this 2013 growth, or this 2013 growth, or this 2017 growth, or this 2020 growth. When 2024, 2023 happen, there's no gonna be a way for us to stop it. That's when people start buying, and that's the mistake a lot of people make, including myself. I made it. So I'm pretty excited to tell you that whether you're buying it today or yesterday or tomorrow, I think you're still gonna be completely fine, my friends. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be really, really fine. Lastly, guys, of course, we know Luna's always burning. I got some other things that I wanted to share with you, but it's fine. Cronos chain. Lastly, my friends, I wanted to share with you. Pharaoh MMO, VVS, Tectonic, and many more. What's going on, Big? My friend, thank you very much for your kind and awesome support, buddy. Let me see what you say right now. Your opinions, brother. When Shibarium drops, you think Shiba will hit, what is that, 4015? Also, your thoughts on call. Do you think it will keep up with great work? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, Big. Thank you very much. So, to the first one, Shibarium drops. That's exactly why Satoshi dropped the medium, talking about 3, talking about Shy, the stablecoin, the reward, Shibarium, that layer 2 coming on top of Ethereum. Look, buddy, Shiba Inu, that, in my personal opinion, after all this time, no matter what kind of news you bring it, it may have a pump and dump, not because Shiba Inu is a pump and dump, it's just because the volume and the buyers and sellers. Have to understand, when it's not due for a bull market, the only thing you're gonna create is something like this. It's something like this, okay? So Shiba Inu eventually will do very well, in my opinion, but we need to wait for the cycle to change. That's one. 2, I don't know what call is, so let me go ahead and take a look at that. Never heard of this one, my friends, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, with Shiba Inu, just be patient, brother. Be patient. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that a lot. When it comes to MMF, I show you today the TVL, how it went up and it crashed completely. MMF, it's okay, buddy. We still believe in you. Still believe in MMF. When it comes to Tectonic, it's holding nicely. When it comes to VVS, holding nicely. But the one that really is taking us by surprise is Ferro, right? And I talked about it. Usually, what I'm used to seeing is a drop. Here it is. Haven't changed anything from the video. Here it is. So what I'm expecting is probably a drop, right? Anytime soon. That's what I think makes total sense, a drop. If it continues going up, a lot of people, especially Cronos holders, are gonna start picking it up and saying, "Hey, should I buy?" Definitely buying it here at the beginning of the airdrop or at the beginning of the launch pad. It was the best decision ever. It's just that I haven't seen too many of these succeed. I didn't do it, and I lost on everything. There's a lot of people who are making tons of money right now on Ferro, and kudos to all of you. So out of all of the Cronos chain ecosystem, the only one that's really putting amazing prices is Ferro in the last month. There's no other Cronos chain gem that has put an amazing growth than Ferro. There it is. So I like it. Great. And let's continue moving forward, everybody. Let's continue moving forward. With Bitcoin and Cronos right now rising, baby, great news ahead. Thank you, everybody. We made it 1 hour on time. That's awesome. So today we talked about a lot of different things. Excited for what the future of crypto is going to come. I'm bullish. Are you ready? Crocon bullish. Bitcoin above $21,000. Let's go, guys. Before you leave, don't forget to smash that beautiful like button. Consider subscribing. Take a look at all the links down below. Got a bunch of things free. CRO, Bitcoin, and much more things. If you want some of these nice physical coins, take a look at the link in the description. They're pretty cool. Bitcoin and way more out there. So that's pretty nice. And guys, I'll see you next time. Thank you for awesome donations, all the donors, the members, the new subscribers and viewers. Catch you later, fam. Friday tomorrow. Wow, the week went by so fast. I'll see you later, guys. Thank you very much. Peace. Be safe, everybody. God bless you. Bye.